Hey guys, how's it going? Captain Foley here for a first reaction to the latest Discovery episode. This is Discovery number 8, Discovery episode 8, Sanctuary. Or as I incorrectly called it earlier, Scavengers. Welcome back, guys. How's it going? Let me see here. I gotta pull up the comments here on my trusty iPad. Hashtag not sponsored by Apple. Hashtag would really like to be sponsored by Apple. Apple, get on it. Is it just me or ads on YouTube getting ridiculous? Even to tune it into my own live, I get a ad. So not very cool. Anywho, oh my hair, wow. Had a shower tonight and didn't really do anything with my hair. Looks like ass. That's all right. You're not here to just look at me, so. Let's see. All right. Gonna scroll back up and kind of just jump into this. Hezraz, that is why I think the jellyfish or the Calypso Discovery may be in the nebula. LOL. Not something I want to happen. I want Discovery to be in the nebula. Let's see. Joseph Barbado, I'm still holding out for Prime Lorca, but I doubt that'll happen. I am too. I love Lorca. I would love to see Prime Lorca or just Lorca back. I don't care if it's the Mirror Lorca. My God, my hair is bad. Anyway, I want to see him back. Would be great. Prime Lorca, Mirror Lorca, don't care. Just give me Lorca back. That'd be awesome. Olivia Julius, $5. Okay, here we go. Fleet Pod, ready the Spore Drive, and jump me. Don't know if, Olivia, if you want to be asking people to jump you. Might not be appropriate. Just saying. Let's see. I'm going to skip a few because I want to catch up to the chat. Cade MacArthur, what are your thoughts on the Vulcans letting the Romulans move back in? I think it's a great thing, great progression, and I think it's fine. A-okay by my books. Christian Montgomery, dudes, Auntie didn't cry neither. LOL. Oh, she had the biggest, ugliest chin. She looked like one of Jeff Dunham's, the Mexican pepper. He looked Jose, I think. He looked like him. She is hideous. Ew. And the hair, her hairline, her bangs were way the hell up here, and then they were all up here for like the live action stuff, and then from the blue screen it was down here. Like they couldn't get they couldn't. It wasn't even just. It didn't look at all right. Why? I can't stand my hair. Speaking of hair. So dip into the captain's apparel. Put on my Trekyards hat. Because that's what captains do. Joseph Barbado, I didn't know weapon shot was the TOS phaser sound. Christian Montgomery, a little less Star Wars like space battle though. Yeah, that was very much a Star Wars space battle, and even the ship, the enemy ship, looked a lot like a goddamn Star Destroyer. Not really cool, not really something that I'd be interested in seeing again. Matt Mont, I guess we call those B and C stories. And the song being a Federation distress signal. Yeah, I think it's going to tie in with Discovery, unfortunately. Or fortunately, Discovery being in the nebula. I think that's going to be a thing, so. Fleet Pod, Swiftback, nice. Let's hit that 50 mark before Cap gets in. Black alert, please. We're at 55 with 130 watching, which is awesome, guys. So we can easily hit 75 and easily 100 as well. So hit that like button if you haven't already. feel like I need to yell at my kid because he knows the dogs get riled up. Let's see. Chuck A. Hello, Captain. Hello. William Powell. That's a kick-ass display. Well, thank you. Turned off the overhead light, though, because I had that on. It's a little bit too bright, and I'm like, don't mind a little mood lighting. This is like late at night, so why not? Great filler episode. Yes, I was kind of disappointed, though, because this one was directed by Jonathan Frakes, and it didn't have that Jonathan Frakes magic to it. Tilly as a first officer was pretty good, I gotta say. The Giorgio stuff was all right. She did look really good with that skin tight suit on for her age. I mean, no complaints there. But a spermatoid is what she called herself. I don't know. And it's weird knowing that Tilly, Mary Wiseman, and the Andorian dude are actually married. I think she plays those scenes with him a little bit more confident than what we're used to seeing from her. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. Chuck A. Yes, hate those ads on YouTube. Yeah, and they're getting worse. YouTube is now not monetizing, but they're putting ads on. Shut the fuck up. Putting ads on channels that aren't AdSense channels, aren't partner programs, and so YouTube's getting more revenue, but the channels aren't. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, and we upload an hour-long episode or video or live, and they put like a bazillion goddamn ad breaks in. We have to go back and like cut it down. Anywho. Just for about a the Trekyards are out of control now. Canadian Starships, good evening, Captain. Disco ended on time tonight, so I get to see this from the start. Yes, so just the perfect episode for an actually on TV, network TV with commercials episode. Fleet Paw Swiftback. Well, we could always get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Next time, do that before I start.
Sorry.
Let's see. Need more Cronenberg. I greet you. Hello, Jill. How you doing? Good to see you. Anthony Green. It still spins. It does still spin. We found that out last episode. Big Kinga. So Prime Orca wasn't killed in the Mirror Universe. There's no proof that he was killed, so he could still be alive. Olivia Julius, $10. I love the representation of the LGBTQ plus, it's a lot of letters, community, with they being the first non-binary character in Star Trek. As a member of the LGBTQ community, I love seeing representation like this. Yes, that is good, and I gotta say, just for the record, that yes, they don't want to be called she anymore, they and them, but my brain is going to automatically call them she on occasion. It's nothing offensive. I don't mean to be offensive. It's just going to be a thing because it's already slipped a few times when I've kind of been talking with other people about it. So it's nothing, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just, I know my brain is going to screw it up and not get it right. So Defiant Mr. Raven Productions, I thought she was fucking hot as hell. I think you're talking about Giorgio, and no, she's not, just for the record, but that's okay. Jose Jalapeno on a stick, yes, that's the one. That's what the Orion chick looked like. Did you see her chin on the view screen? Supadan323, I liked how the nacelles reconnected for the jump and detached when they arrived at the location. Yes. Matt Mon, the captain. Funny. Scotty R37, you look fine, sir. Sweet hat. Tech Stickle. Maybe meet Lorca's great grandson, LOL. No, that'd be stupid. Looks like a cap Cisco would wear, says Pixie Doodle. Yep, just noticed that myself today at Super Dan. Aussie Madeira is $5. Jose jalapeno on a stick. Okie dokie. Skeleton hands. Yes. James Roberts. They jumped out of the cloaking shield again this week, and I'm fine with that. Last week they left it for some reason. I don't know why, but Kit 82. Are we going back to the bad writing? I bloody hope not. Hope not. I've been impressed with the last two episodes. Yeah, I hope not as well. The writing has improved, and it's remarkably improved. So this episode didn't feel. I don't know. It was a good filler episode, a good Star Trek episode, if you will. But oh no, we got a security alert, guys. Jose Aguilar. Yep. Book ship looks a little bit like the Millennium Falcon. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Neomix. I called the song being at the cause of the burn. I think a lot of people did. Jeff Jacobs, $2. I love it when I get here and there's 50 likes. Pixie Doodle, it felt like Discovery's weaponry is being held back, maybe for a season finale. Yes, them not firing, not going full bore. It's interesting because they say, well, don't want the Federation being accused of anything. So what if it's a non-Starfleet ship that attacks them with somebody that's going to get reprimanded? He's a naughty, naughty girl, Detmer. Don't like Detmer. Fleetpop Swiftback, $2. Sweet, 55 likes. I want 100 now. Hashtag make Fleetpop pay. We have 156 people here, and we have, I gotta get up close and do that, 89 likes. So guys, hit that like button. We can hit 100 likes easily. Just not happy with the way I look today. That's okay. Spermatosa. Yeah. Kilo Wolf, how are you doing today, Captain? Just got here. What is your overall thought on this episode? I actually really enjoyed it. This one was all right for me. Olivia actually predicted it. I'll probably give this a 7 out of 10, maybe a 7.5. It was all right. Gotta say, Book's Planet has a lot of maple leaves. It's almost like it's Canada. Anthony Green, $5. Disco hit a radiation pocket. What if the vessel was duplicated or something, but it still spins? See, that's the thing. I think that Discovery is the ship in the nebula that is causing the distress signal, and it's the evolved, sitting there for 1,000 years, Zora Discovery. I don't know how, don't know why, but it'll be important, and it'll be interesting the way they do it. I think they can pull it off and make it really good. So, fingers crossed. Wow, I love the little turbo lifts moving on the Enterprise behind you. Yes, the signal's good there. We call it YouTube TV. Mr. Captain 93, Trekyards, forgot this episode. Did you see the clip from next week? I think they're in the Kelvin verse. No, they're not. Yes, I saw the clip for next week, and there is obviously a one-piece TNG Season 1 spandexy uniform. It's almost exact, but there's a Voyager comm badge instead, so a little bit of a mistake there. So we'll see. Patrick Lachelle, $5. It'll be a short trek. It'll be a short trek clip, so that'll be the tie-in, I bet. A mirror ship was created, and it didn't go into the future. That's fine. Why has it been sitting in a nebula for 1,000 years? Because in Calypso, it says, the crew told me to wait for 1,000 years, they'd be back. So it'll be interesting how that turns out. Libby Julius, $5. Join the captain tomorrow for his full episode breakdown with this guy named Samuel, and you get to help peel his face. Don't know why that's funny, but the whole Linus thing shedding, I thought was interesting, but at the same time, I think it was all because of the end. Somebody brought their kid on set who was a little dipshit who didn't know how to act. what about the lizard guy? And then it was said, oh yeah, well you can go peel his face, like help him take his prosthetics off. And they just kept it and wrote a line for earlier in the episode about him shedding. That's kind of the vibe that I got. So I thought that was kind of stupid. Fleetpaw Swiftback, $2. Send the kid to the brig, lock him up. LOL. Pretty much. Caleb Horn, $10. Part 1. Think they pull an E squared, the original jump through the wormhole through Discovery to a pre-warp time period. Original Disco crew figured had it correct. Their now future jump through the wormhole. Possibly. I can see them doing something like that. If it's done well, I have no problem with it. Samuel seems to think that Calypso was a one-off, that it wasn't written or planned to tie in with anything. I disagree. I think that Calypso is very much a key point and a linchpin for this story. Whether they wrote this story around Calypso or wrote Calypso as just a one-off, I really doubt that. I think that it was meant to tie into something that they're doing in the future, which is where we are right now. So I think it was all planned from the beginning. BJ Tehran, Stamets had a good episode, yes. Kit 82, 2 pounds. Season 1 all over again. Bad writing, not impressed. Yeah, this episode, I don't know. I like the parts of it. I like the aspects of it, as I have with all the episodes this season. Overall, as an episode, though, it didn't wow me. It did not impress me. So take that for what it's worth, I guess. Jason 6690, $5. Giorgio dying because she got too far from the time dimension. Curious to send her back in time. She fixes the burn and passed and can be there for Section 31 show. Yeah, that's kind of what we called, what I've been speculating for a while, that she was going to take Discovery back 1,000 years, back to her time, or a little bit before, and become part of the Section 31 show. I didn't think about stopping the burn. It's interesting, but I think it's going to be a warning to, or not a warning necessarily, but a way to attract this Discovery to the Discovery that's in the nebula. But I think she will go back and, yes, be part of the Section 31 show, should they choose to do the Section 31 show. I'm not sure if they're going to go ahead with that, but that would be a great idea, a great tie-in. So, yes, Jason, I totally agree with you. Andrew Sepp, $5. The distress call sound was the same as Blue Alert from Voyager. Tilly demanded respect for the captain. They need to promote her to lieutenant, junior grade, or full lieutenant. I think that's a little quick, considering she just got promoted to ensign the end of last season, because she was a cadet before that. I don't think she's earned that yet. I did like how she called that out, though. Show the respect that it's due. So she was pretty well represented in this episode, in my opinion. Tongan 3D. Orion women are supposed to be super hot and irresistible. Too bad they retconned that. That's exactly my thought. Oh my god. Yeah, I was not happy with this lady. Marvin R. Referring to Adira as they is actually a little easier if you keep in mind that there are multiple people, even if they and them preference isn't the result of that. Yes, absolutely. But I think that's a cop-out on their part as well. It should be somebody that's not a Trill and doesn't have a symbiote, so that they can still say that they prefer that, as that would make more sense. They did give the line, I've never felt like a she or a her, so, they did put that in there, which is good. But, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I know my brain's going to screw it up. I'm going to say she occasionally when I shouldn't. I just don't want that being used against me in a court of law. Hezraz, Giorgio is dying because apparently crossing in time and dimension F's you up. Ready Room spoilers. Well, I haven't watched Ready Room. I don't tend to watch Ready Room because I don't really like the spoilers, but that's interesting. BJ Tehran, Michelle Yeoh looked fantastic in Crazy Rich Asians and Last Christmas. Disagree, 1,000%. Not a fan of her, but teach their own. So that's cool. Did watch Crazy Rich Asians. It's one of Sylvia's movies. Her and Cassie, my daughter, watched it, and we have it. And of course, I watched it too. And she plays a good bitch. That's all I can say. Caleb Horn, $10, part two. But whatever they did to correct the wormhole jump caused the burn. They left the disco in the nebula for the future disco to find settled somewhere on some planet. Could be cool. Yeah, because we gotta figure out what happened to the crew of the other Discovery, if that's in fact Discovery in the nebula. So them settling a planet 1,000 years ago, though, it causes a lot of problems. Because you remember, Discovery was sitting there for 1,000 years. So if this is Discovery and they do go find it, they knew that they were going to find it in the future because they told Discovery to sit in the nebula and wait 1,000 years. They'll be back, or just wait till we come back, not for 1,000 years. I don't know. Hezraz, did you see the look Detmer gave when they told her to pilot the ship? It was like, are you effing serious? I hated the whole disengage the automatic protocols. What are you doing? I'm flying it manually. Like, this is some big thing? This is how I learned to fly. Yeah. Pretty sure all pilots are trained to fly manually before they get the automatic aids to help them out. I thought that was incredibly stupid, and the reaction from the Andorian guy was duh to the dumb. Yeah, I said that. Let's see. Nakor Prime. The burn was caused by the probe from Star Trek 4 Voyage Home. Didn't get the signal from the whales. Destroyed dilithium. There you go. Project Achieva. Book's planet is a forest in Ontario. Absolutely it is. Jeffrey Jacobs. I love that hat, but you need to curve the rim more. And it seems kind of... It's not small at all. It's actually... It's not small at all. It's got an elasticy thing. And curving the rim is for truckers and rednecks. Like, curve it around so I can put it in my pocket. Nah, not for me, my friend. I don't like it flat, but I don't like it too curved. So, I might offend some people with that, but it's just my style, so. Captain Casey Stewart, I believe they fixed comm badge in Ready Room clip next week. So you're telling me the trailer shows a Voyager comm badge, but they fix it to a TNG one for next week? Mark Lawrence, $10.31 for NCC 1031. Good job. Jumping ahead, but not sure I can stay on. The Andorian reaction to the cat gave me a good laugh. Yeah, what is this thing? A pet? Jose Aguilar, damn, no sympathy for the tiny coming from the captain. For the tiny. Don't know what you mean. Kilo Wolf 5, I really think the distress signal will be either the Enterprise or tie into another series. I'm scared it's going to be done badly. It had better not be the Enterprise, because that would be remarkably contrived and incredibly stupid. And tie into another series, I could see them doing that. I could see them linking it with Picard somehow. It's all in the execution. If they do it properly, I'd be fine with it. Hezraz, this morning I had a horrifying thought that the jellyfish Spock ship was in the nebula. Then I heard the Kelvin verse reference. I would rather have Calypso Discovery. What Kelvin verse reference are we talking about? I did not hear a Kelvin verse reference at all. So I don't know what you're talking about there. John McHugh, I got excited and thought the Asian guy was going to give a line, and then it cut away. Actually, he did get a line. Reese did get a line or two in this one, so. Olivia Julia is $5. A fancy vocabulary does not mean you're scary. It means you have a thesaurus. Philippa Giorgio. I thought you would have locked on to the new one this week, Olivia. You know, I don't need a fancy gizmo to disassemble you. All I need is a witty comment and a harsh look, or whatever she said. I'm Giorgio. Kit 82, love that Impress, thank you. It's built it myself. It's on a 350 scale. I can turn on the lights, but it's a little loud because the motors that spin here are loud. And it's way off topic because we're talking about Discovery, but hey. So, all right. Thank you. DJ Tehran, I like to see good Orions along with bad Orions. All right. Mr. Captain 93 says, Trekyards, I enjoy Discovery, though not my favorite Trek, but I feel that this season is hit or miss. This episode felt flat, lots of action, but no story development. Yeah, I think this one focused a little too much on action, and it was too much Star Wars-y type action. Could be wrong on that, but that's what I thought. Joseph Cole, $2 with no comment, but thank you. Big Kinga, she's been made the XO. Promotion to lieutenant wouldn't even be a surprise. No, you're absolutely right. It wouldn't be, and I'd actually be fine with a promotion as opposed to being made the XO. Good tea, nice house. They make reference to the Kelvin universe in the episode 9 clip. Pretty cool. And what is the reference? I didn't hear a reference to that. Please just tell me what the reference is. Hezraz, the clip from the Ready Room. Haven't watched the Ready Room. I am way behind on the chat. Yes, Jose. Olivia Julius, $2. Do they think Gray will come back? Do you think Gray will come back? Yes, I do. And you spelled Gray wrong. It's Gray for his. Jeff Jacobs, $2. 100. Sweet. Let's roll on to 200 and beyond. 198 people watching with 104 likes. We can hit 150 easily. So hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm going to skip ahead because I'm missing a lot of the chat apparently. Space thing, $5. I will bet money that the manual steering thing was Jonathan Frakes' idea. Had Vietnam flashbacks of insurrection there. Manual steering column. At least they were cool little wireless, like two, one for each hand kind of thing. That was kind of neat instead of like a gaming joystick. Dreamer out there, yes, Cap. The TNG season 1-2 uniform had a DS9 Voyager comm badge, and they used the raw footage for the next time. Ready Room show the corrected footage with the CGI comm badge. Oh my God, that's awful that they did that. Wow. Mr. Captain 93, Trekyards. In next week's clip, not trailer, the glasses guy talks to the doctor and he mentions the Kelvin. Okay, I heard Glasses Guy. I saw Glasses Guy. I did not hear him say anything about the Kelvin verse. So please explain. Marvin R. The guy in the TNG uniform is from the Kelvin timeline. He crossed over and got the same sickness as Giorgio. And how do you know that? Joseph Barbado, David Cronenberg says the guy in the TNG uniform crossed over from another universe when the Romulan incursion happened. Okay, doesn't mean it's the Kelvin universe. Hezraz, it speaks volumes that so many people are more into the clip than the episode. Absolutely, it does. Yes. Jose Aguilar, TFW, you can write off Trek merch as a business expense. Jeff Jacobs, I rated this as a meh Trek episode, but at least it was a Trek episode, which I call a win. Michael Anderson, the reference is a Vulcan mining vessel affected the timeline where the temporal soldier is from. How do we know it's a temporal soldier? Like, I think you're implying a lot of things, or you've watched Ready Room and I haven't. So I'd have to go back and listen to the dialogue again. I don't remember hearing Romulan mining vessel, but, I've only seen it twice, so you'd think I would have noticed that. Mr. Captain 93, I'm betting Samuel didn't enjoy the space battle much. Probably not. Christian Montgomery, Ready Room, guys. Glasses Guy talks about the character in the Starfleet universe, a temporal soldier who traveled to another universe and forward to the year 2379 to do a Romulan mining vessel incursion. So it's all in the Ready Room, which I haven't seen, so I don't know how I was supposed to know that's the Kelvin verse. Livy Julius, $2. Wireless steering is now the Wii. Good Tea, Nice House puts in $5. They make reference to a Romulan mining ship that traveled to the past. Guy in TNG uniform was from that universe and also a time traveler. Okay, that must have all been in the ready room, as I said, because I didn't hear that. I don't yell at me, Army of One, watch Ready Room. I don't have access to watch Ready Room, so we don't generally. I'm sure we will. I'm sure Samuel will watch it and let me know about it, and we'll make a video about it. But I don't usually watch the Ready Room as much as I probably should. I just usually don't get around to it and forget about it. So, dream out there, Trekyards. Okay, yeah, we get it. All right. BJ Tehran, $2. Tilly's a great Captain Joman. Coffee or tea? Clip is on YouTube. Army of One, it's on YouTube. John McHugh, €5. Thanks for the videos. Hezraz, I don't watch the Ready Room either. I just Googled it. I'll have to do that then because I haven't. Brian Woodard, all this was in the dialogue of the clip, but not in the trailer. So, Captain Casey Stewart, it's on YouTube. Captain, look for CBS All Access on YouTube. It's region locked here, but I will have to use my VPN then because, yeah, a lot of that CBS shit on YouTube is region locked. Mr. Captain 93 Trekyards, it's not on Ready Room. Just watch season 3, episode 9 on YouTube. Okay, now we're gonna just stop talking about that now because that's not about the episode. That'll be talking our predictions video on Wednesday. Let's just move into the episode. I do love that the Andorian got scared by the cat. Geesh, can we all just watch the 1-minute preview clip together on Captain's YouTube? LOL. Marvin R, you can. Oh my god. Kit 82, Captain, looks like your ship going haywire. LOL, aka screen. Just a bravado. Okay, so how about Saru trying to find the catchphrase? I like that. I did too. I was hoping he would come up with a good one, and he just didn't. It was just awful. Each one was bad. Eric says, Captain, please, what is your favorite kind of donut? Honestly, an old-fashioned glazed. Those are really good. Or Long John. Vanilla, not chocolate. Kilo Wolf, I feel like the Admiral is kind of just going along with whatever the crew of Discovery says. Maybe it's because they are from the golden age of Starfleet. Could be. He could be a little starstruck. I kind of doubt it, but... Ozzy said, Cap needs a new whiskey drink. Yes, I do. Jeffrey Jacobs, the controllers may have been cool, but I don't think she looked like she was flying. Oh, it didn't. It was awful. Mr. Captain 93, Trekyards, I thought Andorian antenna grew back. He seems to imply that the book ship and they won't grow back. Well, they take 9 months to grow back, so it's only been a week maybe, so it's fine. Interesting that the Emerald Chain is running out of dilithium. Yes, great plot point. Let's move along with that. Christian Montgomery puts in $1 without a comment, but thank you. I mean, Christian. I said Kristen again. Sorry, Christian Montgomery. My bad. Grant Hicks. I don't care about the Ready Room clip. We're done. We're past that. Jose, I feel for the writers because it's hard to top Engage. I think Saru could own Engage, though, and do it in his own style. I think he's classy enough to do the Engage thing. It'll piss a lot of people off, though, because it's Picard's thing, right? So... Execute was from Captain Styles, I believe. Yes. Olivia Julius, $5. I love that Engage didn't work for Saru when that was Picard's line. Dreamer out there, I'm just surprised they filmed the uniform and didn't know it was the wrong badge. I'm not. Marvin R, they were cauterized. They would impair healing. Well, we're not sure they were cauterized. I speculated that they might have been. And yeah, you could use some kind of dermal, not regenerator, but dermal scarification thing. I don't know. I think the captain catchphrase should be spank it, lol. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Joseph Barbato, I really hope Admiral Vance is not a bad guy at the end of the season. I do too. Really liking Admiral Vance, really liking the new Starfleet. Hope it's not all this lead up to them being baddies. That would not be cool to me. Trope Bomb Wombat, love your setup for this live tonight. I'm glad. I like to mix it up and try new things. So even I had the lights on right before I was going to go live and thought I'll turn them off and see what it looks. I like this. Samuel would be freaking out right now because there's not enough light and it doesn't look good because the frame rate's bad because it's not lit well enough and it's not good YouTube lighting. And I disagree. I like the darker lighting. I like the more atmospheric stuff, but that's okay. Kid 82, what is your favorite Trek memorabilia? I don't know. There's so much. I don't know. South Bend Enterprise. What I really want to get a hold of is the Mego Enterprise, that the saucer could actually separate and had little landing feet for the saucer. There's that and a Romulan, not a Romulan, that a Klingon ship and also a Vulcan shuttle. So it was the refit Enterprise, a Katinga, and a Vulcan shuttle. Space thing. Borg cubes are larger than Starfleet ships, but certainly aren't as dense as your average asteroid. Joseph Barbato, it is more romantic lighting for you tonight, Cap. That's right. Look into my eyes. I didn't even buy you supper. But the Maglock cycle is complete. Apollo 117. Don't think they're going to do the Lorca twist again. I don't think so either. Captain Lighting is very pleasing. How is a dude that sits in a closet going to give you a hard time about your scene? Not a closet, it is a room. Small room, but I like the darker lighting and flashing lights. Most of us are watching this at night anyway. Exactly. So this might be a new thing. I might use this setup more often. The TV is on a wall mount. It can come out. It can swivel. It can angle up or down. So lots of different stuff there. So, and I just put the backlighting on this last weekend. So anyway, hopefully you're enjoying it, because I am. It's very relaxing. Patrick O'Connell, $2. What is the Captain Foley catchphrase? God damn it, Samuel. That's probably... what would be my catchphrase? I don't know. That's a good question. I gotta think of one. Space thing. Laughing my ass off. Why did he read my thing off? I don't know. Project Achieva. Okay, I went and watched the clip for next week. Very interesting. Jonathan Erdman, $5. Federation is shaping up to be bad. The blood on hands thing, Osiris said. Worst episode of the season. Damn this show. Yeah, at least we got Giorgio. More of her was here as a young person. So she wasn't Michael Burnham. That's dead with the blood on her hands. She didn't kill Michael Burnham. That's not what that is. And she says the name San again, S-A-N. So that's good. Brian Woodard, my favorite game while watching Captain Foley's stream is to figure out what Star Trek Elkar's display is from. Did anyone else? Slight Picard reference using the word hubris. No one uses that word unless it's for a reason. Yes, I did notice that. Ezraz, I sort of got the feeling too that the Federation did something bad in the past. Either Osera was spawning propaganda, or maybe they became bad near the end. Yeah, because you get the vibe from the Vulcans that there was a lot more going on, that they were thinking of leaving before the whole SB-19 thing. So yeah, I think the Federation kind of got a little bit corrupted. So Eric Casino, using the burn or dilithium to explain every problem Disco finds everywhere is just bad writing. Joseph Cole, no one can give me a warp in 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was really good. Maximum, keep the backlighting, slow it down a bit. See how that goes. It's very Trek. TOS was that kind of lighting, use that kind of lighting. Well, I only have, that's the only changed lighting option. Is that speed, unfortunately. I can pick a different color or whatever, but Mr. Captain 93. Captain Foley's catchphrase, chips, ketchup chips. Foley's catchphrase, fuck me sideways. That's pretty much, yeah. Sir, the Romulans are decloaking. Well, fuck me sideways. Yeah. I could see Saru going with proceed. Yeah, I could too. Kit 82, I'm off to sleep. It's nearly 4 a.m. in the UK, Captain. Take care, stay safe, and stay safe to you and your family, and I'll catch you again for the next video. I'll see you later, Kit 82. Good sleep. Yeah. Justin Bravit, I don't know, this might be overload, but how about some Enterprise D background hum to go with the new lighting? I can easily do that. Easily do that. Actually, Alexa, play Star Trek Bridge sounds.
Star Trek Bridge Commander, main title, theme from
No.
Star Trek.
Alexa,
Motion picture by
stop. Alexa, play Star Trek Enterprise Bridge sounds.
Faith of the Heart from Star Trek Enterprise by Ray Kicker is only available with Amazon Music Unlimited. Here's a station based on Faith of the Heart.
Alexa,
Star Trek
stop. Alexa, play Star Trek Warp Core. There is one, there's a command. There you go, there's the Warp Core. I thought Giorgio said sun, she didn't, she said San, S-A-N, it's a person. BJ Tehran, we get Inside Out Hollow Giorgio next episode. They should just put clip at the end of the episode. Likely want us to watch The Ready Room. I googled what San meant in Malay. It didn't get so far, so I assume it's a proper name. It is a proper name. Hooker Unleashed Films. What if the Devash is the mirror version of the future Starfleet? That's interesting. I really like that. Jose Aguilar. Man, if Riker somehow ended up saving the day this season to do a backflip with joy, it would make no sense, but fuck it. I love Riker. That's good. Joseph Cole. Is this the last Frakes episode this season? I honestly don't know. Laughable Larry, could they put Giorgio's body in a synthetic body like they did with Picard and stop her from falling apart? I don't see why not. Captain's catchphrase, shut up, I'm streaming. Yeah, to my kids. Olivia Julius, $5. As Federation President, I demand everyone to hit like and ring the bell to be notified. Alexa, stop. I'll have Star Trek sound effects next week. It's been a long road. You gotta love Alexa, yes. Um, Christian Montgomery, why haven't you changed your name to computer? Because I say computer so much in this house and on the live streams, we use the word computer all the time. When I first got it, I did put it to computer, but it was activating every fucking time I said it. And when we're doing a live review, talking about the computer or the computer sound effects or the alien computer or the Enterprise's computer or whatever, it's always fucking going off. So I hardly ever say the A word. So that's why. Olivia Julius, $5. Captain catchphrase, Alexa warp sound noise. You need a voice of Miss Roddenberry for Alexa. I agree. Justin Hampton, did you see the ready room for this episode? Didn't. We've already covered that. Jose Aguilar was talking dead so fucking successful that every geek show needs one of those. What? Was talking dead so fucking successful? Oh, that every geek show needs one of those. Yes, absolutely. Sam could be a nickname. Could also be the future Sulu was an made up Asian name. Chili Bina, $5. Just popped in and about to go to sleep, but had to say I was very disappointed with Osera. Unimpressed to say the least. Yeah. Patrick O'Connell, $5. Is this the first time we see the planetary sensor dome actually used on screen? I don't recall the last time it was ever used as an effect. It was erroneously used in TNG Encounter at Farpoint as a when they reactivate the alien thing, give it power, they feed it through that, but it's like the captain's yacht, so it didn't work. So they change it for the remastered. Can't remember exactly how it goes. We just reviewed that one not that long ago. But yeah. Shut Up Kids, I'm Streaming would be a great name for a YouTube channel along with Damn These Ass. Mr. Captain 93, random thought, but did the Federation and Picard dust off the Genesis project, update it, and create a planet for the Romulans? Probably not, because you need proto-matter, and it's very unstable. Justin Hampton, sorry, just got home, was job hunting all day, no luck. Love the sound you got in the background. Mr. Captain 93, ask Alexa to make Baby Yoda sounds. Alexa, make Baby Yoda sounds.
Do or do not. There is no cry.
I hate you so much. Just kidding. Frakes directs episode 12 this season, next to last. Well, that's good. So yeah, let's see. What time is it? 48 minutes. His name is Grogu. It is Grogu. Yes, you're absolutely right. Sorry, I skipped a lot. My apologies, but had to do it. I was too far behind in the chat. Now, caught up, so let's continue on. Let's not talk about next week. Let's not talk about the Kelvin Universe thing. Cheese. Thanks, Dad. That's Thomas. That's my son. Cheese. There, you can bug him. This used to be his room. Now it's my room, because he's moved out. Jose, sorry if this is too personal, but is YouTube your full-time, part-time, or profitable hobby? Very good question. Pretty much my full-time these days. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Eric Casino, Alexa just responded to your Baby Yoda request, though you thought you were asking about Buffalo. Jay Quillen, Baby Yoda is a better name. Ha ha ha, hello folks, it sucks. Don't adult, says Thomas. That's Cheese, it's my son. Hi Thomas, what are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Woohoo! Eric Fry, what do you think about the rumors of the Guardian of Forever making an appearance? Well, this is the first I'm hearing about it, so I mean, that might be good. Again, I've said this a lot. If it's done properly, if they thought it out and they do a good job of it, I have no problem with these ideas. These are good ideas, but they have to be done properly, and I just don't have faith of the heart or any other kind. Army of One. Alexa listens about as good as my ex-wife. Ooh, harsh. T. Reed True. Hey, how's it going? You're all talking to my kid. Now, if Cassie would show up, Cassie sometimes tunes into the lives as well. That'd be cool. Olivia Julius, $2. Puggy treats for the puggy, Dottie treats for the dot. Yeah, they're both hanging out with Christian right now because I'm doing this, and they freak out because they can't come in here. So, did you think this episode was pointless? Yes. Ming W. Lee, Captain, do you think that did you have the manual fly a little too reckless, or do you think she's capable to pull something like that? Do you have that manual fly? What? I think she was a little reckless. I think she was a little bit show-offy, and I thought it was really stupid. This is how I learned how to fly. No shit. Every pilot should be learning how to fly manually before they learn to fly with all the automatic aids. I thought it was stupid. Eric says, they haven't done anything well thought out or properly yet. I see no reason for them to start now. This season's been better. Honestly, this season, they planned out the whole season, the whole arc, so that's good. Joseph says, I don't know, I'm kind of hoping it's not Discovery causing the distress signal, but it does seem like the only logical idea right now. Yeah, but it could be a red herring. We're always supposed to assume, oh, it's Discovery from Calypso. Of course it is. And it's not going to be. Anthony Green, did I miss the hatred for the turrets? Because I hate the turrets. The turrets were very Star Wars-y, very Star Destroyer. I'm playing Star Wars squadrons, shooting at them. Stupid, yes. Geek Dad 978. Will Sawyer start using engage as his captain's initiation word? Probably. Initiate. Do it. Go. I don't know. Joseph says, I think they were really just trying to give Detmer confidence back, but they kind of shoved it in our face, though. Yeah, it was really stupid. It was really stupid. The whole, I need backups. I need to have fail safes for when she designed her thing on the console. Just dumb. T. Reed True. Someone said they heard the blue alert from Voyager when the Discovery and Nebulous song thing, which would be Omega particles. Ties in with the burn, so. Ron Morris, $5. It would take more than a 20-minute seminar for the crew to know how to use all the 32nd century everything. Well, they were getting refitted for 3 weeks, and this is, assume, a few weeks after that. So they've had time. Someone on Reddit thinks that this era of Trek doesn't have an introductory series because they rely too much on previous eras. I think season 3 is good enough intro. Do you agree? Yes. Need the Shellyak to return. No one is going to like my opinion, but I like Star Wars more. Don't at me. I want you to go assault my kid. At cheese. No, it's fine. He just has no taste. And he's not a Star Trek guy. My kid's not a Star Trek guy. Go figure. BJ Tehran, given the short season, I think it would be better if they hired one director to do the entire season like a film. Ooh, that's rough for a series, though. They don't usually do that. Fleet Pass Swiftback, $2. Aha, 151. My favorite Trek whiskey proof. Hashtag made Fleet Pot pay at 200. Or make him pay at 200. We have 203 people watching, which is great. 157 likes, which again, awesome. Thomas, hit that like button because I know you haven't. Everybody else, hit that like button. We can get to 175. At least, probably 200 if everybody hits the like button that hasn't already hit it. Flavio says at least thematically, this season is far superior than the previous two, and the visuals are also much more appealing. Absolutely 100% agree with you. The phrase will settle. What phrase will Saru settle on for his trademark? Engage? Possibly. Wreck-It. Blue alert was for when they were landing the ship. No, not Omega. Yeah, blue alert was for landing the ship. You're right. And black alerts for the spore drive. The season's been good. They are learning. Absolutely. How many episodes left till season finale? We're at 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I think 5 more? 5 more? Jose says, at cheese, you know, so did Roddenberry's son. I think this is a pattern of rebelling against parents. Yeah, and now Rod is all on about Star Trek because it pays his bills. He never respected Star Trek when his dad was alive, so... Anyway, dreamer out there, the problem with tonight's episode is I still don't know the bridge crew's names. I don't care about Book and his brother. I don't either, to be fair. Book, I don't mind. His brother seems like a cool guy, I guess, but the bridge crew's name, his name is... Black guy's name is Bryce. The other guy's name is Reese. I don't know if it's their first name or their last name, but T-Breed True throws in $2 with a thing. Grid Cube, sorry for yelling. Geek Dad just mashed the like button. The Bear Pack, number 101. Welcome to Fleet Admiral. Ooh, Fleet Admiral. Welcome, sir. Captain Foley reporting for duty. Thank you for joining the channel. Big help. Really helps us out, so thank you so much. Grid Cube, I want Saru's phrase to be, if you please. Mr. Captain 93, Omega Alert just had the Omega symbol appear on all the screens. Blue Alert was also used by the Defiant when cloaked. It's a special condition alert. So pay attention. Shit's going on. Book and his brother graphic novel. What's the blonde, skinny bridge girl's name? She is Lieutenant Nielsen. Or not Arium, because she was Arium in season 1 and then is not Arium now. Project Achieve it. Environmental hazards to the crew, main power failure, docking and separation maneuvers, and landing protocols are all blue alert. Alexa, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Unable to comply. Replicators are offline.
Goddamn replicators. Yes, Voyager did use blue alert when landing, yes. If you please is perfect for Saru, I totally agree. I don't know, Saru's phrase should be make it so. Book becomes first officer by the end of it. Nielsen has good ratings and much more. And Nielsen's pretty hot. I wasn't a big fan of hers to start, but she's really growing on me. Replicators offline. Yes. Geordi must be in the holodeck pretending to have a girlfriend again. Yeah, that's why he's not fixing things. God damn it. Alexa just told me my replicators are offline too. See, they're offline all over the quadrant. Must be the lack of dilithium. Actually really looking proceed for Saru now. Could see that. I saw an explanation in a science show once. It made sense. In the sci-fi though, I agree it should not see the ships in orbit on land. What? Oh, yes. Yeah, I agree. Unless the ship is really huge or really low atmosphere. And it was implied that they went to low orbit just to fire on the defense grid. So that's why you could be seeing, because you couldn't see Discovery, which was nearby. So what do you think of how Saru picked his new first officer? Not best. We've gone over this before. Wasn't super pleased about it. I like that the nacelles move into the struts for jumping instead of programmable matter connecting them. In case anyone missed it, this episode was directed by Jonathan Frakes. No, we did know that, unfortunately, and it didn't show because usually I look forward and I get excited for Jonathan Frakes directed episodes, but this one was kind of like a meh. Is Tilly the XO or the secretary? She's like the yeoman. She's like Sarah's yeoman, yeah. Jeff Jacobs says there's no way that Book would be able to see his ship. That's for sure. I 1000% agree with you on that one. Tilly is the XO in training. Grudge will be the XO by the season finale. Grudge. Let's see, we're at 1 hour, 181 likes. Oh, guys. Thinking I want to call it quits soon. We've kind of stopped talking about the episode. Overall, I was underwhelmed with it. I liked some of the Saru and Tilly interactions. The stuff on Discovery was pretty good, even with Giorgio. Stuff on the planet, again, didn't give a shit about. I don't care. I just don't care. I like Book as a character. Don't give a shit about Michael Burnham. So the fact that they were together on the planet, and meeting his brother was fine, I guess. Liked the actor, liked the character, but it's interesting that Gray is no longer around talking to Adira. Don't know what that's about. Hopefully we'll get an answer for that at some point. But I like her and Stamets' relationship, and Hugh as well. Seems like Hugh really wants, or like Hugh and Stamets are going to want kids. I would poison all your kids. If I had more time, I'd have kids. You know, and then there was the end part where they're taking care of Adira, where she's sleeping, or they're sleeping. See, I did it there. Didn't mean to. So I think at some point there's going to be a Hugh and Stamets either adopt Adira, whatever the hell her name is. Whatever the hell their name is. Oh my god, there I did it again. Oof. Anyway. But yeah, the overall, the Orion stuff, and she looked like Jose Chili Pepper from Jeff Dunham with the big goddamn chin on the view screen, like a just ugly woman. Patrick O'Connell, $5. The alerts: green, we good. Yellow, uh-oh. Red, oh shit. Black, do mushrooms. Blue, falling with style. Omega, God particle is here, run. You forgot, well no, I guess you said green alert. I was going to say, green alert is the 420 alert. Everything's good. That was a great comeback from Colbert. Yeah. Sums up Disco. A lot of good points. None of it well put together. Yes. There's no way the Orion ship could be seen from land, and then they show it from Disco's point of view, and you can see almost the whole planet behind the ship. The planet is like 10 kilometers long. Well, yeah, that's one of the problems with Star Trek in general. When they show a ship orbiting a planet, it's way too far away to be an actual orbit. Anyway, yeah. Did this episode reveal more about Giorgio and hint at her Section 31 spinoff? No, we didn't really learn that much more about her, but it was interestingly handled, her parts. I love how she tries to act tough and all mean, and she just comes off like an idiot, you know? But don't forget gray mode. I know my ship. We will make it. Read alert when you need to explain things in a prequel series when it's not needed. Actually, I thought that was really well handled in Enterprise about the different alert statuses. Yeah, yellow alert is essentially energize your... The weapons are energized. They're ready. They're not charged yet, but they're... How's it go? Does yellow alert have minimum shields? I'm trying to think the Starfleet command or Starfleet battles. Yellow alert, I think, is minimum shields. and everything's energized, ready to go. Red alert goes to full shields, fully charged phaser banks, and loaded torpedoes. I forget, there's other differentiations as well, but yeah, so anyway, it's late, I'm tired, so. The Trekyards should write the next series. If you were to do two engineers, even if it were two engineers talking about ship designs without any major plot, it would be far superior. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. I can't find any strong reasons to make this episode. Why waste an episode on something so irrelevant? Because it probably won't be relevant in this grand scheme of things. Who knows? Because now we pissed off the Emerald Chain and this Orion lady, and that's going to come back to bite Starfleet in the ass, probably in the last episode or the second last episode or something. I always thought yellow alerts were shields only. No, there's a differentiation with weapons. They're not charged, but they're energized, which means they're ready to go. As far as getting full charge, I forget. I need to have the list. It's probably in one of these books down here, but I don't want to go rooting through my books right now. Did the beam come from the Captain Jet under the disco sauce? Well, in TOS and pre-TOS, that's not a Captain Jet. It's called a lower planetary sensor dome. Under here, it's not actually a Captain Jet until the Enterprise D. The Galaxy class was the first of the Enterprises to have a Captain Jet. There have been animations where people have made it a Captain Jet for TOS, which I think is kind of stupid because it's a lower planetary sensor dome. So when you're in orbit, it's used to scan the planet's surface. But yeah. Snoopy McQueen, $2. Rin the Andorian is Mary Wiseman's husband. Yep, I knew that. They would probably use the magical ritual communication thingy to talk to someone in the nebula, a coffee monster or something. That's going to come up as important, yes. Yellow alert, all battle stations on standby, shields raised. But only minimum shielding, not full shields. Yellow alert is shields with weapons to standby, but not full shields. At least in Starfleet battles. I think it's minimum shields, which is 5 hex boxes of shields instead of the full 25 or whatever. But yeah. Are you still writing a fanfic? How's it coming? I am. It's stalled out. I haven't worked on it. Same with my refit, my 350 refit. So I got a refit Enterprise this size that I've been building for 6 years now. I've got all the main assemblies done. I just need to put the lighting in and do the final assembly and the final paint job, which is the scariest part. So it's the same as that. I've got a lot of the structure of the story done, some finalized stuff, but I just haven't put it together or worked on it in a while. So that's where we're at with that. Olivia Julius, $2. You forgot my earlier super chat. Fleet Pass Swiftback, $2. Going to pay on Faith for 200. Check group chat, please. All right. Well, I didn't mean to miss your super chat, so put it in the group chat because I don't want to go scrolling back up to find it, Olivia. Olivia puts in $5. Glad that we're seeing Stamets and the Doctor being more father figures. Yes, very, 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 very good to see. I do like Stamets and Hugh. They're both really good characters, and together I think they're great, and they're very good parents. I think they would make fantastic parents. I gotta go back to the live. No thanks, I don't want YouTube Premium. Stop asking me every time I will close the goddamn thing. The Chakotay Coochie Mama Forest Prayer Session, I wanted to vomit. That's a little harsh. What are some things they could do to make a hypothetical Star Trek 4 JJ good? How would you modernize the Monster Maroon if they were to use it? That's a very broad question, Elon. I would need to first of all draw it, so this isn't really the good way to talk about it. And Star Trek 4, just make it like Star Trek 3, Star Trek Beyond. Star Trek Beyond was the best of the Kelvin films. Just make it like that. Make it feel like Star Trek. I just, it's a very good question. I don't know. I got no answer for you, unfortunately. Same Nebula in last episode as Short Trek's Calypso? Possibly. YouTube never asked me about YouTube Premium. Maybe they know I'm broke. Poor guy on the relay station. Yeah, that's Sahil. Sahil. Sahil, the poor bastard. What do you think of the new Star Trek logged Instagram account? Linus log entry was my favorite. Haven't checked it out. I'll have to go check that out now. Next week we see what TNG era Kelvinverse uniforms. All right, didn't watch Ready Room, guys. And it's not a Kelvinverse TNG uniform. It's a TNG uniform. It's the exact same, except it had a Voyager combat, which apparently they fixed. So it's somebody that crossed over, I guess, to our universe, because I learned all about this just from you guys, because I haven't seen it yet. So, spoilers, everybody. Oh, hey, that's okay. Kind of our business to know the spoilers, I guess, but anywho. Recently, I played Mass Effect 3, and I just want to say that because there was a long time I felt really invested in sci-fi storyline. Did you play it? I haven't played it, no. Captain, in Star Trek 2, Yellow Alert was bridge shields and weapons on standby. Yes. Linus is great comic relief, but I hope they don't overuse him by forcing something into too many episodes. By forcing him into too many episodes. Please post a video of you watching Star Trek Beyond. Dreamer out there, did we hurt your head, Cap? You wouldn't be justified in hating some of you. I just love how it's like, oh, it's from the Kelvin universe. They said all about it. And it's like, okay, all I saw was the trailer, and this says no mention of the Kelvin universe at all. Well, that was on Ready Room. Yeah, but that wasn't on the trailer, which is all I've seen. It's okay. I'll have to go watch it now because everybody's talking about it, and we'll have to do a video on it. What do you call the yellow lit display ship under the Enterprise? Where did you get it? It is, well, it changes color even though this one broke. I got the same one downstairs. It goes from blue, red, green, white, yellow. It also changes colors. This one I got from a friend of mine, but the other one I bought from, I think it was Think Geek. Hold on, I gotta actually fix this because it's, like I said, the switch on this one's broken. The switch on it's broken, so it changes colors randomly. I prefer the blue personally, but it'll go from blue to yellow. Sometimes it'll just switch colors by itself. This one's possessed. The one downstairs works perfectly. Precious, come here. Precious, come on. Precious, come here. Come on. Come here. Precious. Precious doesn't want to come in here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to watch the Ready Room because you all made me. But that's okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button if you haven't. And tune in tomorrow for our full reaction review. The edited one will be up in the afternoon, probably around 2 or 3 Eastern Standard Time, maybe 4. And we're probably starting this live tomorrow. I don't know if we want to start it at 4. I think we probably will. We'll probably start at 4 Eastern Standard Time just because we usually have a lot to talk about. This one, I don't know if we'll have as much to talk about, but so keep an eye on the notifications for YouTube and Facebook, whether we're going live at 4 or 5 tomorrow, but tune in for that. And then, of course, we'll have different episodes coming out over the next few days, obviously, as we tend to do. So lots to talk about. And thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully you like this setup. I think I'll use it again. Turned out to be really popular. The only problem is I have to stand for it, and it's a little bit hard on the back. That's why I'm calling it quits for now, even though I took a back pill. I'm so fucking old. Took a Robax Platinum before the live. I've had back problems lately, my lower back, especially with the shoveling snow, which I had to do the last few days. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Talk to you later, guys. Thank you for watching. It's Captain Foley signing off. We've hit 200 likes. That is awesome. And you guys are great. So I'll see you guys next time. Captain Foley signing off. Bye, everybody.